touched upon what the UK has and India doesn't have, and I think it's very important for me to talk about what the UK has actually, which India doesn't have, or which India doesn't use very effectively, which is the nomination committee, and how the nomination committee is supposed to, in actual effect, strike an equilibrium between the demand and the supply. So there is a demand and there is a supply. So the nomination committee needs to, in India particularly, step in and ensure that there is a process of identification, selection, induction, and evaluation of the board. And I think these steps, if done in true spirit, will go a long way in addressing the issue about there being water everywhere but not a drop to drink in terms of independent directors on the board. Okay, the new Companies Bill, if introduced and if approved in the Parliament in 2011, can still be a game changer, but if it comes in 2020, it won't. But obviously, I'm a lot more optimistic. But I think that there are clearly some indications of it coming in. I think Ashish, you've identified some very important points in terms of class action suits, and I think looking at the trend obviously it's going to be very good for lawyers and sort of a lot of other professionals, but I think we do need a certain degree of discipline. One of the points, I think, I'm not too sure whether Preeti made that or you made that, Ashish, but 67% of the capitalization in BSE is by owner-led organizations, and they have obviously different considerations to professionally I would say true public organizations. And I believe that other than the Companies Bill, it will be very important to see how instances of non-compliances are being dealt with. I think we need to simplify the entire process of monitoring, and the Companies Bill by itself is a great step, Ashish, but I think we need to see a lot more after that.